Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Bhagavan Vacha prakṛteḥ kriyamāṇāni guṇaiḥ karmāṇi sarvaśaḥ ahaṅkāra-vimūḍhātmā kartāham iti manyate. Prakṛteḥ kriyamāṇāni guṇaiḥ karmāṇi sarvaśaḥ ahaṅkāra-vimūḍhātmā kartāham iti manyate. 3.27. Prakṛteḥ kriyamāṇāni guṇaiḥ karmāṇi sarvaśaḥ ahaṅkāra-vimūḍhātmā kartāham iti manyate. This is Sri Bhagavan Vacha, Lord Krishna, who is the maker of this machine, the manufacturer, the designer, the manufacturer of this machine, the human machine is speaking. Bhagavan is saying, he stated how karma is to be done, and karma is to be offered as a sacrifice to Lord Vishnu, like a yajna, otherwise it gets entangled. And everybody is forced to do karma because they're under the influence of modes. Even if somebody is not under the influence of modes, to set an example, one would do it. And now, also, then Vidwan, the learned people, they will not stop the general people from doing do, because that's all they can do, only do. So what they do is they just dovetail the do tendency. That's the beginning of bhakti. Dovetail it. Okay, you want to do for Krishna. That's not all in all. That's beginning of bhakti. So initially, in this do, why is this do tendency? This is because of the influence of the modes, especially the passion. I can't do anything. I am good for nothing. I will not move from here. I cannot move. That's ignorance, sinking energy. I am doing everything. See how I am doing. I am the best doer. How perfectly I am doing. That is ignorance, ahaṅkāra, in passion, rajas. So that for somebody, those who have no Krishna in their life, this do is all they know. Their life is just do. Show to everybody how they can do. And get the applaud, get the money. And this is it. This is the perfection of life for them. Do is the perfection of life for them. And the whole society gives a big applaud. How wonderful do. How big do. And for all the do, the money comes. That is all in all for a life without Krishna. And that's all for nothing. All that is the Rajoguna is the rising only is to fall down. So that's life without Krishna, where they think that's the perfection of the life. The doing is the perfection of the life, and the fame, the name, the money that comes from the doing is the perfection of life. That's the purpose of the life, and perfection. That's what they think. That's why from morning till evening they're in the do like that. That is life without Krishna. They think, yes, I am achieving, and yes, I need recognition and applaud and money. They think they're doing it. Ahaṅkāra-vimūḍhātmā kartāham iti manyate. Full of false ego, ahaṅkāra-vimūḍhātmā. Bewildered by false ego, thinking, yes, I am doing it. Actually, what is happening? Prakṛteḥ kriyamāṇāni, guṇaiḥ, karmāṇi, sarvaśaḥ. All the modes are doing. The Rajaguna is doing. It's not that you are doing. It's the energy of the Lord that is making you do. So, that is the life without Krishna. So in the same mode, when we are in that do, I am doing, look at me. In that mode, if somebody introduces to Krishna Bhakti, we start doing Bhakti, and the same mentality continues. Do, look at how I'm doing, how big I'm doing, why is there no applaud? These devotees are not good, they don't know that one should give applaud when I'm doing. And self-centered doing tendency, basically. And why is that? That doing is happening because of the passion. And all the thoughts as in the beginning stages of bhakti, so self-centered thoughts in the do nature. They think, I'm doing. Nobody's recognizing, nobody's applauding. These people are, outside people are better than these devotees. These devotees don't even have the politeness to acknowledge, appreciate when this is being done. I was better off before I came to this devotion, and these devotees, only namesake devotees, the software starts speaking like that. Why all like that? Ahaṅkāra-vimūḍhātmā, self-centered. So this is all rajasika, ahaṅkāra. That we should so that is in the beginning stages of bhakti. Ahaṅkāra-vimūḍhātmā, kartāham iti manyate. Actually, once bhakti, when they do not know about, when they do not hear this bhakti tattva, oh, so I'm just in this do mode, passionate, and I'm influenced by ahaṅkāra. I am in the neophytic stage of bhakti, and that's why I'm feeling. If they don't come to that understanding in the beginning of stages of bhakti, two things can happen. One is they will continue that do, and of course there will be some applaud around to encourage their do. Otherwise they will leave bhakti. If there is no applaud, they cannot go on in bhakti. So that encouragement will be there somewhere. So they just continue wherever that encouragement is for that do. Oh, you are so wonderful, do. They continue bhakti wherever that encouragement is for however long it goes on. So that conditional bhakti, that can go on for some time, for whatever time it can go on. But when anything changes around, when there is no appreciation or applaud, then the bhakti will stop. will stop and they cannot continue bhakti for a long time. So slowly they will dwindle down, the bhakti will dwindle down. And the ahaṅkāra will start speaking. Yeah, this bhakti is like this day. So-called devotees, they speak a lot, but they are something else. The ahaṅkāra speaks. So they have their reason why their bhakti is dwindling down, because of the people around. Like that. And slowly, when it dwindles, they avoid the devotee association, because all they see is only fault. The fault in the devotees around, the faultiness in the process, all fault. So this is how a bhakti can dwindle down and stop in the initial stages. In do tendency, there is a lot of all that do is look at how I do and applaud. That is why all do. So in do mentality, there is a lot of enviousness. There is thirst for prestige. With the thirst for prestige comes enviousness. When there is enviousness, it's like poison, drops of poison in the milk. They might perform bhakti, but it's all poisonous because there is enviousness. They can't see good. They can't see good around. They will see only faults. And they cannot tolerate somebody being better. There is a lot of competitiveness. Why they better? I want that place. All this package. This is ahaṅkāra-vimūḍhātmā, kartāham iti manyate. And a dangerous state in the initial stages of bhakti. This is when a make or break in bhakti happens, generally in the initial stages. So that's what Krishna says. Okay, now, do you really want bhakti or not? So for somebody who comes in bhakti to get recognition, prestige, and in this do stage, even if they do best and they don't get the appreciation that they're looking for, if that's what they came for in bhakti, and if they don't get it, they leave bhakti. Pure devotion is not easy. We have to show Krishna that I really want you, Krishna, not this and that. So that is ahaṅkāra-vimūḍhātmā. That's what happens in the initial stages of bhakti. This is the knowledge, bhakti tattva. How does bhakti look like in the beginning stages? This is how it looks like, it feels like in the beginning stages. But not Shastra may say this. Shastra is saying, Bhagwan Vacha is saying, even the Shastra is saying, even if they are hearing the classes, it doesn't have to occur to them, because illusion is a big cloud. They hear, but they don't hear the message. Then how can they come out of that predicament of, the fault-finding nature and then losing bhakti? How can they come out of it? Because of the mercy of a sadhu. It's the mercy of a sadhu. It's the mercy of a pure-hearted soul that will save them from that predicament. And their desire to honor the mercy of a sadhu. This is the only thing that can save them. Nothing else. Nothing of their own. Their little effort to honor the mercy of a sadhu. That little desire, oh, I should honor the mercy. I should respect the mercy of sadhu. That little thing. Then the Paramatma will save them from the predicament.